Time for another process video. This time, the third set of the cute animals with positive messages, or positivity animals if you'd like. For this series, I had more of a set idea of which animals I wanted to explore. Just look at how honed in I am at painting that seal and later the anglerfish. However, I did have a few ideas for the third animal. First, I thought of a whale shark, but I struggled with finding text to go with it. So I pivoted, and I went with a manta ray instead, as that gave me a few more ideas to work with. The theme for these animals tend to be quite similar. Of course, that's to be expected as they're all trying to give a positive message. Though I am trying to group together animals that have stuff in common, which sometimes is down to just the colour palette, but for this specific set, they're also animals who tend to spend a lot of their lives in water. I have always liked the term seal of approval, and I've always imagined it to be a seal with an image of a seal on it, so there is no surprise that this would be the message for this little seal pup. So why this message, as seals of approval tend to be what we give to others? Well, I think we need to be kinder to ourselves and give ourselves a seal of approval. Stop all that negative self-talk. Know that you're doing your best even if things don't always work out, but you tried, which is super important. It's really hard to believe in ourselves at times, but we got to do it. Also, remember that we often beat ourselves up about things that we see in hindsight, meaning we are judging ourselves based on information we didn't have at the time, but we did our best with what we knew then, so please, be kind to yourself. Sometimes, the world can feel really dark and sad, and it's tricky to stay positive in those times, as things can feel really heavy. Despite struggling too, we are often better at finding positive points when we are attempting to brighten the day for others. So consider that lighting the way for others may also help us light the way for ourselves. And maybe what we need to do is to treat ourselves like we treat our friends, with compassion, understanding, love, and without judgment. I figured, as anglerfish has this built-in little light, it would be great for this message. Though yes, I know what they use the light for, and that they do not really look like this and they tend to be more terrifying. But you know, not every image needs to be rooted in reality. This image is very related to the step out of your comfort zone image from set 2. It's pretty much the same message but with a different phrase. However, I suppose in some sense this is more to the point about actually doing the thing that scares you that you've been putting off. We often wait for the right moment, you know, the one where everything is lined up and you're ready to go. But what if we are never ready? What if we are losing momentum the longer we wait? Sometimes you just gotta keep the momentum up and take the leap, like this manta ray is doing. Things do not have to be perfect before you take the leap. We just gotta do it. Remember, done is better than perfect, because striving for perfection is often what keeps us from progressing. check you out for getting to the final image. Thank you for being here, for watching my process and listening to my ramblings. But do you have any messages of hope and positivity that keeps you going? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.